Hello, my friends, and welcome. My name is Dennis, and as you probably know, I'm the Boeing 737 captain. And yes, now I'll just open your comments. I want to check out the sound of this system that I set. So tell me what is the quality now of the sound? Because today I'm using this microphone. It's Zoom H2. So tell me if it's loud or not. So I'm trying now to enter your comment section. So I'll just enter through the laptop. Hello, hi. Yes, I see you. Hi there. Is it lagging? How is the sound? Just tell me. Is the sound okay? Because I'm using this mic today. It should be much better than before. It's loud enough. Okay, the sound is nice. Sound is good. Thank you so much. So just a minute, my friends. I'll just open the comment section in a separate on my phone actually. So pilot blog stream. We go live. Oh, the advertisement. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. So today I'm gonna react also to your comments. So don't worry about it. You can just where is my software? Okay, I'm here already. Why you don't look your Instagram? I don't visit my Instagram very often. So if you wanna contact me, join my Telegram channel. So I do not. Well, maybe I'll find some time to answer you on Instagram, but it's very now it's takes a lot of time because there are many of you now guys on my channel. There are many of you on Instagram, and the Instagram software is actually I don't like it. So if you want to contact me, the best thing to do it is join my Telegram, or I have the email just on my channel. You can contact me through the email. So you may check the channel description about, and you may find the email over there. Have you got my birthday wishes? Not yet. I'm reading your comments. What you will do today, Captain? Today we're gonna fly. Today we're gonna fly the Cessna 152. So I'll start from the explaining the cockpit to you, and then we fly from Bali probably somewhere. Captain, I ask you a question. Greetings from Turkey. Hello to Turkey. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. So before I start going through your comments, my friends, let me explain you something today. So some of you asked me to put the donations here on the stream. I decided that just to experiment. Why? Because my idea is to get the 360 camera. It's Insta1X2, so I just want to put it on the cockpit just here, because you may use one camera for outside view and the same camera for inside view, so I can mix the video with the different position, and it will be so nice. So I'm collecting the donations today on that camera. Why I do it? Because YouTube is now my job, my friends. Believe me or not, I earn the money from YouTube, and that money is crucial part actually for my daily life, because you know the aviation now is in a deep crisis. And someone asked me how many flights do I have per month. Well, now my friends, it's around 4 flights, so I cannot afford for me to expand my channel. So I cannot afford to buy sophisticated software, even hardware for my filming. So I use the money that I earn from YouTube actually for my living now. I have one job flying Boeing 737. I have another job flying small airplanes, so I want to become instructor there, but this process is very slow, and I still have to fly lots of hours to become instructor. Sorry. So that is why I'm using the money from YouTube now to pay for my bills, actually. Yes, we are in deep crisis, my friends. My airline didn't drop the salary, we just fly less. And the less flights you have, the less income you have. So I would be very glad if you have opportunity to support me on this stream, or you may join my Patreon and support me there, because my idea is to film also different airplanes. Like I want to go to some other places to fly the flight simulators, to check out the real airplanes, to review the real airplanes, to fly the real airplanes. And for all of this stuff, I need, of course, resources and money. So if you support me, it will all of this money will go for the channel, for not for me, but for the channel. Okay, let's go. I'll open the comment section and we're just gonna fly. We're gonna review the cockpit. Bro, how much time needed to get a job after CPL? So let me just answer your questions first, and then we're gonna fly, right? Because I want to have the conversation with you first. How much time you need to? Okay, I got my first job even before getting my commercial pilot license, because by that time there was a new airline just opened, so that is why I put my documents into our CA, in Civil Aviation Authority. So I'm already done with my flight training, and after that I got my job, and only after that I got my license. So how much is the largest pledge on your Patreon? I have just one Patreon supporter, Andrew, sorry, and he pledged $5 on Patreon. Thank you very much, Andre. So on my Patreon there are several levels, and if you want to contact me on Skype to, I don't know, fly the flight simulator with me, you can check out my Patreon, and there are several levels where you can do it, because I don't have time for all of you, my friends. Sorry about it. I would like to fly with you. I would like to talk to you on Skype, but sorry, I'm alone and you are many. Do you play Fortnite? No, I don't play Fortnite. Don't worry, Dennis. Don't worry. Hello, everyone. Greetings from Qatar. Hello to Qatar. It's a Boeing 737-800 pilot. Not only 800, I can fly from 300 up to 900. And with the with just a short update, with short a different course, I can fly the Max, Boeing 737 Max. Okay, someone is. Thank you so much. It's from Dennis Sakan. Dennis, thank you very much thank you so much for your support. I'm watching you all the times. Mostly I'm trying to watch all of your videos. I think you provide a unique content for us. Even though it's Russian, I do understand Russian. It's for the Russian speaking public, but I still love it, and it's unique content because you provide with some detailed information, and which is quite interesting, not only for average people but also for pilots. I like your CRM course, I like your EVT course, so thank you so much. And yes, my friends, the super chat is not working here because it's in Ukraine, it's not working. So I opened the link, so you may check the video description for donation. Thank you very much, Dennis, for your support for my channel. I'm quite surprised. Thank you. Your vlogs are epic. Thank you so much. I think they are not very good. I just film what I see, and after that I edit. Have you ever been into Tunisia? Not yet, my friends, because we were actually planning to fly to Tunisia before the crisis, but later on cancel. Thanks for the warm words. Appreciate it for Dennis account. Thank you, Dennis, so much. By the way, he's Denis Sergeyevich, so he's Denis Sergeyevich, and I'm also Denis Sergeyevich. So just the surname is different. He has Ukrainian surname, Khan. Actually, the roots from Ukraine, and I have the Russian surname, roots from Russia, Davidov. So very interesting. Yeah, he flies in Russia, I flies in Ukraine, but we have vice versa surnames. Petrol is wasting on Cessna, please. Okay. Have you ever been to Lithuania? Many times. I was in Vilnius many times. Was in Lithuania. I have friends there. Nice. Nice place. I love your videos, Mr. Dennis Akan. Yes, he is nice. Hello, Dennis. Hello. Maybe his favorite plane is Boeing 737-800. Not really. I like many planes. My favorite plane, the plane that I've flown, is Antonov 28. Actually, it's one of the most powerful airplanes I have ever flown. If you ask me what commercial plane do I like yes Boeing 737, Airbus 350, and Boeing 787 and 777, of course. Uh, oh, so many comments. Besides piloting, what type of job you would prefer? I like software. I would maybe find myself developing some programs. Also, I like the design of the aircraft and design in general. So I like this stuff. Where do you study to become a pilot? And where did you get the knowledge of the English? So I translated it from the Russian comment. My English is not very good, my friends. Not very good. And I studied in the Ukraine National Aviation University, and then I moved to Kirovgrad, and now it's Kropivnitsky State Flight Academy. Nice place to study, but maybe now I would choose the other job, and maybe I'll go through the PPL course, ATPL course to become a commercial pilot. So you may have different degrees, master degree, bachelor degree in some different area, and then you may become a pilot in parallel, I would say. Have you ever been flying in India? Not yet. We have flights to Delhi, but not yet, my friends. I'm from Turkey. Love, Dennis. Hi. Greetings to Turkey. Have you ever been in Mexico? No, but I'm planning to go there just for vacation. Have you been to Tbilisi? Many times. Nice airport. I like Tbilisi. And I was hiking there everywhere. This television tower, the highest one. I was hiking there. It's a nice place. Greetings from Bolivia. Greetings to Bolivia. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is to maybe lose the job that I have. It's probably the best job ever as for me. So just afraid sometimes to lose it. We all afraid because it's the crisis. Have you ever been to Georgia? Yes, I was not in a state, Georgia in US, but I was in Georgia in a country. Qatar Airways or Emirates? Actually, I was going through the screening with Emirates. I was applying for the first officer position for Boeing 777, even before joining the Ukraine International Airlines. And I was successful. I actually passed the interview. But after all, they didn't hire me. I don't know. They have just a list of those pilots who passed the interview, and after that, they discussed like internal assessment for all those who passed. So they didn't choose me. They gave me 1 year for one more preparation to apply for the same position again. But after a while, I joined the Ukraine International Airlines, and I'm working here. But I like that I passed the interview. My friends, it's good. Greetings from Bolivia. Okay. Really, your pilot life vlogs are amazing. Thank you. Picture of you in the thumbnail is very nice. Where do you live? Ukraine. I live in Ukraine. Never gets to fly. This should be plane. podcast. Have you ever been to Georgia? The same questions. Greetings from Bolivia again. Philippines. Hello to Philippines. Dennis, any possibility to get a discount voucher for Ukraine International Airlines, London to Kiev? There is Embraer flying there. I don't know. I'm not a commercial guy. I'm just a pilot. I don't know anything. I don't know even the cost of that ticket. Greetings from Bolivia. Again, Bolivia, hello. Airbus 320neo, Boeing 737, Boeing 787 are my favorites. Did you fly in Russia? No, Ukraine closed the airspace with Russia, so for now we don't fly there. And probably we are unable to fly, not probably, but we are unable to fly to Russian cities, and also we are unable to overfly Russian airspace. And you know it's quite a lot of territory to overfly. Do we have siblings? Greetings from Myanmar. Okay, we'll go down to the bottom of the comments because lots of comments. Have you ever heard about Japan Airlines Flight 123? Not yet, I need to search. Do you like Odessa? Yes, I like Odessa, it's nice. How old then you started flying? How old were you? Okay, I was 21 years old and I started my commercial flying. It was in 2009. Do you like Boeing 737 MAX? Yes, why not? Денис, чтобы не... Dennis. Okay, Dennis said to me that I may set the limit for the comments. Okay, I'll try to do it. Chat, slow mode. Okay, I'll set 60 seconds. You say 90 seconds. Okay, I trust you. 90 seconds. Or maybe 80. All right. We enable the slow mode for your comments because I'm just losing them, my friends. Will be the demand for pilots in 2025? Yes, the IATA, it's the International Organization of the Airlines, let's say around the world, they predict that by 2024 will recover till the demand of 2019. It's the best case scenario, which is now start to work. And even in case of worst case scenario, we'll recover to previous demand in 2030. So quite a long. Pizza or burger? I don't like this stuff. I'm trying to lose the weight. Turkey, Antalya maybe. What plane company do you think you'll fly next? I want to stay here in Ukraine with the Ukraine International Airlines, and for now I want to fly the Boeing 737. 777 emergency landing in Moscow. Did you hear that? Haven't heard. Need to search. I know some of the 777 emergency landings, not in Russia, but in different countries. Especially in the United States, there were the cases. There was one with British Airways. The fuel was clogged. What is that? When we will get new video from you and lots of question marks. Try to reduce the question marks. Next video will be next week, of course. When next flight? Next flight will be on Thursday next week and Thursday and Wednesday. I'll fly to, sorry, maybe I need to close the window. No need. Looking forward to meet you someday. Why not? Should I go for a cadet program? As far as I know, there are not many cadet programs around because of the crisis. So if you find the one, go for it, because it will, of course, minimize the hit for your budget then you want to become a pilot. Have you ever flown to Hungary? Budapest, yes, I've flown there. What is your favorite airline, Dennis? So my favorite airline is the one that gives me the salary, Ukraine International Airlines. And I also like the airlines that I used to work, Garuda Indonesia, wonderful airline. What airplane does MRS block flies? Is said she is the pilot. MRS block. I said she is a pilot. I don't know. How how did you celebrate today? I'm celebrating my birthday here today with you. This is probably the best celebration for me. Actually, we went with the family to local, let's say, playing ground. Not the playing ground, in the mall, let's say, where it's a place for kids to play. So we spend the time there. Make more cooking videos. Okay. Will Ukraine international flight to Poland? It depends on Poland policies. So if they open the borders for tourists, we'll fly there. Why not? If you knew to all this, where do you sign up to be a pilot? Do you ask the airline manager? No, usually, if you are a pilot, you have the license, you have some experience, you apply directly to the airline through the website. Usually, they have the careers page on their websites. You apply there, you send your CV, you send your cover letter and everything, and then they will reply to you. Ukraine International Airlines, they actually replied to me in 2 years. So I was working in Indonesia. Even before going to Indonesia, I applied to Ukraine International Airlines. I was flying almost 2 years, and then they replied to me. So I was waiting 2 years. Not actually waiting, but I was flying. What's the server? It says the server fault. Why? Server fault. How is the stream, my friends? Because it seems like I don't see any comments here. Happy birthday! Thank you so much. Okay, here we go. I see the comments. What is the type rating of 737 currently? What is the type rating of 7? I have the 737 type rating, but yeah, you need to spend around $13,000 for the type rating to have it. Quite expensive. Good afternoon. What do you have right now? What do you have right now? I don't know what we have. Happy birthday. Thank you. The stream is fine. Okay. Thank you, Sam, for comments. And now, let's fly somewhere. Oh, I have donations.
Wish you all the best, Dennis. I like your videos and your explanation is really good. Keep it up. Love from India.
Greetings to India. Thank you so much for your support. Nice. Thank you for your donation. I put, you can see the percent, it's now 4%. We're going to reach 100. The camera cost is just $550. Not just, but it's quite expensive camera. So hopefully we'll get it. Thank you very much for your support. I just didn't see who donated me. Prashant Kumar. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Okay, now let's fly, my friends. I will fly the airplane and I will read your comments simultaneously. Happy birthday, thank you. I'm 38 years old with PPL holder. Should I continue? 38? It's nice age. You can still continue. You can become pilot. No worries about it. If you were like 45, I would say it's better probably to think twice. I wish you a very happy birthday. Greetings from Hungary. Thank you. Captain, sorry to ask, but how did you arrange money to become a pilot? I was lucky. I told you that I was very lucky because I went to the local air club and I was working there as technician, and they didn't pay me the salary, but they gave me the flight hours for private pilot license. And after that, I went to the airline actually in Kirovograd on fifth course and a fifth grade, and actually that cost me, the commercial pilot training cost me around $6,000, not for me but for my parents. So actually they paid, they supported me. Thank you for my parents. Now the price, of course, you will not find lower than $30,000 usually, and again you need to pay for the type rating, etc. Type rating costs for Airbus 320, it's very similar to Boeing, around $13,000 or $15,000. Greetings from Romania. Greetings to Romania. Please fly to LHPB. Okay, we'll fly there, but now we are in Bali. I put the simulator settings for the lowest graphic possible, because the stream may lag, so sorry about it. You'll see just the squares you see. But anyway, it's enough for you to explain, for me to explain to you everything. Can you make a video of crash Japan Airlines Flight 123? Probably, but I don't really like to film the videos about the crashes. Probably I'll make it, but I'll think twice. Happy birthday, Yes, I have a birthday today. Ah, your birthday was yesterday. Oh, happy birthday to you. Love from India. Greetings to India. Actually, my friends, I don't know why, but now most of my viewers are from India. Before, most of you were from United States. Now most of viewers from India, and I don't know why. United States now on a second place. I just checked recently. So thank you, Indians, guys. Thank you for your support of my channel. Are you from Ukraine? Yes, I'm from Ukraine. Captain, heavy question. Is there an age limit for airline pilots in your area? In some airlines, you have the age limit for entry as first officer, and usually it is 43 or 45 years old. If you are a captain, you can entry up to 60 years old, sometimes up to 65. Okay, my friends, I'll continue read your comments. I'll try to read to all of your comments. And now we are in the cockpit of Cessna. Let me explain at least something to you. We are here. You can see we have the standard yokes here. I wasn't flying Cessna 152, especially this modification. So I don't know what this button means, because it looks like autopilot is engaged. Maybe you know it, so write in the comment section. Greetings from the moon. Hello to the moon. Then it's great videos, really enjoyed them. Have you ever flown to UK? Yes, I've flown many times to London Gatwick Airport. So here we have on the left, just to explain you the cockpit, my friends, very simple cockpit, the same cockpit we have on Tecnam airplane that I want to become an instructor on the plane. And actually yesterday I had a check flight on that. It was superb. I'll tell you later. So here we have the airspeed indication. Here we have the artificial horizons. So horizon. So here with the pitch mark, the pitch of the airplane, nose up, nose down. As you can see, it's like the sky, it's like a ground. And here we have some dashes, and it's your bank angle. So it's 10, 20, 30, and maybe I think it's 60 or something. Yes, indeed. So here we have clock. I don't know why it's on the center. Altimeter, vertical speed indicator, gyro compass, side slip indicator, and turn indicator. Come on, here. Here we have two navigation instruments for VR, and for ADF we have a separate instrument. It's automatic direction finder over here. It will show you the angle between the lateral axis, longitudinal axis, and the direction to NDB. Here we have the RPM in not in percent, but in actual RPM of the propeller. Sometimes you have the RPM of the crankshaft of the engine, and here in this case we have the RPM of propeller. Here are two stations. They are both for what are they for? Those are for communication, up and down, and those are for navigation. So you may set the VR or even ILS frequency here. And here is the transponder. You may set the squawk here. Just switch and set. Let it be in altitude mode. The mixture for the carburetor and throttle control, the main throttle control. The mixture you need just then you climb, you need to reduce the mixture. You need to cut the mixture to maintain the proper fuel air mixture. Park and brake, and very easy cockpit. And try to guess where we are. Where are we? We are in Bali. And I was there. Once I spent the New Year there and the Christmas all together. It's fantastic place, and it took me just 1 hour to get there because my base was in Makassar. It's the central island of Indonesia. It's Sulawesi, and I took the aircraft to celebrate Christmas and New Year there. I spent 2 weeks. Fantastic place, my friends. I would highly recommend to visit this place. Okay, let me go to the cockpit again. Captain, what is your comments again? What is your PC specs? PC is quite has low specs. It's 16 gigabytes of RAM, and video processor, graphic processor, it's 1016 or something. Happy birthday! Thank you. My teacher said if I want to be a pilot, I should be very good at math, especially solving. Is it really necessary? Is your teacher a math teacher? You need to be like average in math. You don't really need to perform such sophisticated or complex calculations when you fly. Maybe on interview they may ask you the math questions somewhere, especially I was in Emirates, so I had some of the exercises to calculate the mathematical stuff, but it was quite easy for me. So I think if you are average level, you pass all the interviews. And what should you do? Then you fly. You just calculate your descent. You just calculate your fuel. Sometimes, yes, you need to calculate, but it's not very significant calculations, not very complex. Have you ever flown Boeing 737 Classic? Yes, I was flying this airplane. Fantastic airplane, actually. I like it, even though it has the steam gauges. We had some of the airplanes, Classics, even with steam gauges on engine instruments, very old airplanes. But I like the way it flies, especially on a glide profile. I think it's more stable than NG on a glide, especially with the strong winds. I think I'm the only fan from Uzbekistan. Greetings to Uzbekistan. I spent all of my childhood in Uzbekistan, in Tashkent. So I was living there for first 16 years. Do you use laptop or desktop? I use laptop. How many money do you get from your 737? How many money? Well, do you mean what is my salary for now? Now it's salary times less because we fly just a few days per month. So yeah, but it's still enough for living. I cannot expand my channel with my salary, but it's enough for living. That's what I can say. Oh, someone came back and say goodbye. Okay, bye-bye. Someone is busy. Hi, I am ITR first officer. I have 1,300 hours on time. Should I try foreign airline? My current airline is not doing well. Most of the airlines are not doing well right now. If you have 1,300, I would suggest you to wait a little bit, because usually as a first officer, if you need to apply somewhere, it's better to have at least 1,500 hours and to have the ATP rating or ATPL rating. But why not? You may apply even to Emirates if you have 1,500 hours, as far as I heard, but they do not hire right now. Does military academy count as a flight school? It can. Spanish? No, sorry, I don't speak Spanish. I'm bad in math and physics. Can I still be a pilot? You need to. What do you mean you are bad? You just need to learn, and you'll understand. Probably you have a bad teachers. If you open the book and read yourself on your own, you'll understand. Just try to force yourself because yeah, you need to understand all these vectors. Then you started the aerodynamics. You need to understand at least something. Um, is your birthday today? Is it happy birthday? Yes, I have a birthday today. I turned 34 years old, quite old already. Will you make a video about weather? Probably. Probably, why not? In flight school in Poltava Condor, good to become a commercial pilot. And do you know about Urga Airlines? Yeah, I know about Urga Airlines. I wonder if they still train the pilots for commercial licenses. And as for Poltava school, I know that they may train you to until your CPL license. So why not? And also you may have the IR rating, instrument rating with them. Hi Captain, my dream is to be a pilot and I'm good in math and physics, but okay English. Should my English be excellent? Not excellent. I know many guys who fly and their English is far to be excellent, and mine as well. So just try to improve. Someone asked me how did I study my English. I just read books and I just watched TV, listened to the radio. That's all. Hi, Captain. Are you an instructor, examiner? Not yet. If you think you will be in the future, I will be instructor on the small airplanes. That probably I will be. Hope to see you in flight training again. Yeah, thank you. I can. Hope to see you again in your training center, International Flight Training Center in Istanbul. Nice place, and we fly our flight simulator sessions there. Anyway, my friends, let's fly. Cheers from Israel. Thank you for the awesome channel. Cheers. Okay, let's fly, my friends. Let's fly. I just want to show you the surroundings. So what actually we need to do to fly? We need to release the parking brake. That's it. Yes? No. Firstly, you need to check the magnetos. There are two loops of the magnetos, two magnetos actually, and you select firstly right. No, firstly you increase the engine throttle until 1640, and then select, okay, I'll turn it back to both, and then select the magnetos to right and see that reduction is not more than 50 rpm, and left, right and left, both, then again to idle, then go with carburetor heat, check the RPM goes down, but the engine should work. If you feel the unstable operation or the engine shut it down, do not fly. Put it back on again. The flaps, I don't know the flaps position for Cessna, because on Tech now we have 3 positions, and also you can modulate the positions. And now let's fly. Why not? Let's depart. So just want to show you the chart itself. Here we have Denpasar. So the Bali is island and the city is Denpasar. The airport is also Denpasar, the airport of sorry. And I used to fly there. And the shortest flight there was from Bali to Lombok. So here's Lombok with big volcano mountain. And from Lombok, we usually went to Sumbawa. Sumbawa is somewhere here, as far as I remember. Yes, Vats. It's Sumbawa. Very interesting airport as well. And here's one of the biggest volcanoes, probably fly there. So we have a flight from Bali to Lombok, from Lombok to Sumbawa, from Sumbawa to Bima. Bima is a very interesting airport. Actually, I was able to find my go-around. It's my first go-around as a captain on ATR. Was actually there in Bima. I wasn't stable and I decided to go around because the required vertical speed was more than 1,500 feet per minute. Or no, Bima is here, yes, the Bima. So we're gonna fly probably today from the same route from Bali to Lombok. Let's fly to Lombok. And there's wonderful place here, the Nusa Dua beach. As far as I remember, it's on this side, the Nusa Dua. So I spent my vacation over there. Was it there or here? I don't actually remember. Anyway, let's fly and turn to the left to overfly the island. Let's go. I'll fly and I'll read your comments. Let's fly from this perspective because you will see more. So it's a joy flight as usual. Okay, your comments. How to vote for 360? It's not a vote, it's donation. So you may check the video description and donate $1 or maybe even less if you can or more. I know that many people now in crisis, so donate only if you able to donate, if you have just free money to spend somewhere. If you want to see some new footage from 360 perspective, I would highly appreciate if you support it. But you'll still, if you don't support, don't worry, you're still awesome, guys. I will read your comments. I'll always try to reply to all of you, my friends. Now it's getting harder, but I'm trying. Please take my name, Natasha, huge from India. Hello, Natasha from India. Interesting name as for India. PA means public address. Yes, PA means public address. So here is actually the Denpasar, very interesting city. Interesting because it has lots of traffic jams. So I would not recommend, if you go to Bali, don't rent a car. At least I have kind of bad experience with a car there. So I would recommend maybe to rent a scooter or some kind of motorbike there because yeah, this area is too crowded with the cars, lots of traffic jams, so you not find yourself comfortable there. Wonder whether it's Nusa Dua. I think it's there, Nusa Dua. Please support our captain by paying the highest. No, I don't actually. Why I opened the donation? Because I also want to. I want to like expand my channel, to film something. That's why I opened the donation. Also Patreon, but I don't want to mess with the advertisements. So I have the standard Google advertisements. I cannot get rid of them, and that brings actually helps me nowadays. At first, I put the Google ads standard get. I opened the monetization for my channel with those Google ads just because the YouTube likes the video with the monetization. It they have more views. That's it. And now that helps me actually. I haven't thought that it will help my budget actually. But that money goes for my family now and to support me. That is why I cannot expand my channel anymore, and that is why I don't want to. So because I don't want to mess up with some advertisements, I have now lots of emails coming from my email asking me to advert something, but I don't want to do it. That is why if you support me, I can put something new on my channel, especially with this 360 camera. Then you can turn the camera. You don't need actually to turn the camera, so you have the view outside the plane, you have the view inside the cockpit. So you may see me, you may see outside, approach and landing. I think it's even more interesting than pilot POV view. For now, I'm using this camera. So probably you'll see it. It's my Sony X3000. Nice camera, especially during the night time, but for day videos, I would like to have 360 camera, and it will be nice content for you as well. Oh, so yes, this is Nusa Dua. I was spending my vacation in one of those, probably here at the beginning. Nice place, nice beach to spend with your family, my friends. And there are also huge waves, but just here and there. Very nice place. But let's go to Lombok. Lombok is there. There's a huge mountain. Okay, I just read your comments. Then will be a new Q&A video. Yes, I know about the Q&A video. I hope it will be very, very soon. Hopefully next week, because I know I have lots of questions you asked me with the Q&A video. Yes, it will be. Sorry that I was a little late with that video. Yeah, it's Bali, still Bali, it's Bali over there. Yeah, we fly a small airplane today, so it won't be very fast. Hi, I have a question for you. I'm 15 years old and I want to be a pilot, but the problem is, do you think there are pilots going to be replaced by robots or artificial intelligence? No, we are not going to be replaced. There will be pilot jobs available in this century for sure. So don't think about it. Go for it. Trust me. I have no doubts about it. I have a request from you. Can you do it? Depends on your request. Happy birthday. Thank you. Do you love Morocco? Yes, a nice country. Now currently I'm watching the vlog of one tourist who went there in Morocco, and I think it's a wonderful country. How much do you earn, bro? Not a lot these days, but it's enough to keep me living. I sent you a message on Instagram. Can you watch it after the stream? I have lots of direct messages on Instagram, but I need to open them to confirm them. Yes, probably I'll spend the day answering the Instagram questions. If you want to really contact me, just follow the Telegram channel. Have the Telegram, just put the pilot blog in Telegram, and there we have the room, the conversation room with the mates. So I don't have many subscribers on the Telegram, so I'll for sure answer your question and many others. I will read your comments, let's say. And also I'm trying to reply to all of you on here in the comment sections of under my videos on YouTube. So I'm trying to do it. Happy birthday, all the best, and then improving further. Thank you. Have you ever been in Finland? Yes, I was in Helsinki many times. Actually, I got my first rating, the pilot rating in Helsinki, flying ATR in Finnair Training Center, and I really like Helsinki. Nice city. And especially in Ukraine, robots will change pilots. Yeah, there are many places. It doesn't matter on the country. I think it depends on software, hardware, the airplanes that actually the airplanes might fly in autonomous mode just right now. They can perfectly land. They can even take off. Depends on the airplane, of course. So they can do this average job, but they cannot make decisions. That is why the machines, they cannot think, they follow the algorithm. And here we have lots of stuff going on with air traffic control, with the weather, so with the airplane itself. If you have some extraordinary failure, I think machines for nowadays, they will not handle it. They can handle simple failures. They can, for example, extinguish the fire inside the engine, but not a lot, my friends. They cannot they cannot think. They cannot think. So we need to wait. Probably the next step for automation will be artificial intelligence. Neural link is working on neural network. So probably that stuff will be the replacement artificial intelligence for the pilots, but not in nearby future, and I'm sure not in this century. Have you ever been to Romania? Not, I wasn't in Romania. I just want to visit this beautiful country as a tourist. Dennis, love your videos. Many thanks, many thanks. I'm Moroccan and I want to be a pilot like you. You can be even better than me. Have you ever been to India, bro? Not yet. Any plans to come to India? Yes, I have plans to visit India. I want to visit as many countries as possible, especially with your support. I have lots of support from India. Most of my viewers, subscribers are from India. I don't know why. The second place goes for United States. That is why, of course, I want to visit India, especially the northern part, maybe southern part. In the north, we have mountains there, as far as I know. So yes, it's some kind of spiritual country. Many of the famous people, they go to India to rethink their life. Actually, I'm saying my request. What is your request? Dennis Cyril, love you tell me the name Saihan. What is the Saihan? How did you get your first job? I got my first job and I just finished the academy, the Ukraine State Flight Academy. And there was a new airline and they wanted to hire not the experienced guys, they want to hire newcomers. So the idea was that to train newcomers in a way they want. So that is why they hire us just directly from the academy. So we were lucky, we were happy to fly ATR airplanes. Channel keep chat in English. In future, will it get type rated on Airbus 320 or are you going to stick with the 737? The Airbus, it's not very popular here in Ukraine. That is why I fly Boeing 737. If my airline would have owned the Airbus, I would be type rated on Airbus. So for me, it doesn't matter. I just want to fly no matter what airplane type. I like my 737, so I'm okay with it. If my airline would get the Airbus 320, I would fly that type of the airplane. If you ask me which one is better, I think Airbus is more modern, and I really like the side stick. You have really lots of space in the cockpit, but the way the idea of the flight controls, the philosophy of the flight controls of Boeing 737, actually, I like that more. So we have some tips there, some pros and cons there and there. Good to have you here. Yeah, good to have you here as well, my friends. Was it hard to become a pilot? It was hard from the financial point of view. My family, they hadn't had lots of financial resources, so that is why for me it was quite hard. Sorry, we have what donations? Just donations and it's all? No text? Okay. Thank you, Wide Boogie, for your donations. We're already getting 6% to the camera. Thank you so much. Thank you for support of this channel. But I don't know why you didn't write the comment. There is automatic voice, so it can shout it out for the streamers. Sir, shout out, please. But how much tons are engine? How much tons? I don't understand. The thrust of the engine is usually 20 up to 27 kilonewtons or something on Boeing 737 CFM56 engines. On 777 it's much more. Can you disable slow mode? Otherwise, I will be unable to read your comments probably, because there are many people who are writing. I'll try to reduce the time. All right, that's what I can do, because otherwise I'll lose your comments. I'll reduce it to 60 seconds. Okay, just 60 seconds should be fine. Okay, is your native language? What is your native language? Actually, my native language is Russian, because I was born in Crimea, in Sevastopol, and after that I went to Tashkent. I was living in Uzbekistan for a long 16 years, and every year I went to Crimea, and I didn't know Ukrainian, so the first time I started to study Ukrainian language was when I was in the 11th grade here in the high school, and for me it was quite surprised language. So it was very similar, because I used to watch the TV in Ukrainian. Then I went to Crimea every summer, but it was quite hard for me to study it. But now I can speak, but not very perfectly. So probably I have two languages. If you speak about the native language, I have Russian and Ukrainian. English, I'm trying to study. Okay, just going down to the comments. What was the most difficult part of ATPL theory? The most difficult part, back then it was not very difficult. It wasn't at all. So what was very easiest for me? We have no we hadn't any kind of serious questions, lots of questions as we have now. If you apply to European pilot license, you will have around 15,000 questions for 14 subjects. And back then, I was applying for my license. I was studying. Hadn't had lots of questions, not even close to what we have now. Type rating costs of Airbus 320 usually up to $15,000. Depends on the place where you want to study. Airbus is a lot more money, and it uses a fly-by-wire. Yes, it uses the fly-by-wire, which is actually nice, and it has envelope protection, so you can say that the Airbus is the fourth generation of the airplanes. So for first generation, you need to have fly-by-wire and protection envelope. The Boeing 737 is still the third generation of the airplanes. Tel Aviv, please, can you fly there? Can you fly in the sim? Probably now we fly in Indonesia. Later on, maybe we'll change to Tel Aviv. I'm planning to fly with you maybe for 3 hours or something today. I mean, is the flight school hard? I think it's not very hard. It's very hard to find the money for the flight school, but not to study there. Hello, Dennis. Happy birthday. One question. Is Boeing 738 windows heaters and probe heaters must be on over 38 degrees centigrade at starting engines? Yes, you just set them on every time. The window heat, they have the automatic off function. So if the window it feels, the detector feels that it's very hot, it will disengage the supply, the electrical supply for the window heat. So it's absolutely normal to set it on even with plus 40 or something. Best country you have visited? Well, the most beautiful country probably it's Indonesia, as for me. So I was in many countries, and maybe some European countries. I like Poland, I like Germany, and I also like Ukraine. Why not? It depends on the place actually. Hey Dennis, do you have any kids? Yes, I have one daughter. She's 7 years old. Rapid fire Boeing or Airbus 747 or 737 Brussels business class and economy class. What? I do not understand. Didn't understand the question. Boeing 777 or 787? I think 787. What is hard? Was it hard for you to learn English? It is still hard for me to learn English. I'm still learning. I'm not native speaker, so I constantly learn English. It wasn't hard because I didn't actually learn it. I haven't learned it. I just watched TV. I just read some books, and I just speak with you on my channel. That's the way I learn English. On the Boeing 737, do you choose the derated thrust setting for takeoff, or is it picked up automatically by the FMC? We put it manually, so we have the separate software. It's called Boeing OPT. We use the Boeing company software, so you calculate what derate and what reduce you need to set for your takeoff. Depends on the runway, of course, depends on your weight, the weather, etc. Hi, Captain. What do you think about the future aviation industry? Then will it begin to recover according to your opinion? My opinion is the same with the IATA, with International Aviation Organization. They promise us that they expect the aviation to recover in around 3 years to the amount that was in 2019. It's the best case scenario, so 3 more years. How long have you been a captain for? For Boeing 737, I'm captain for 3 years, and for ATR, I was a captain for around 5 years, so 8 years totally. How long have you been? Yes. How did you arrange funds for CPL? My parents, they gave me money for training. It wasn't a lot, not like these days. If it was like these days, probably I won't be a pilot because we hadn't had such huge financial finances as it requires now. 737 is not fly by wire. Yes? Oh. 777 or 787? 787, I think. Happy birthday, thank you. The 737 MAX has fly-by-wire on spoilers. Yes, you are right. What do you think about MiG fighter jets? Good planes. I like fighter jets, but the same with Dennis Akan. I don't know why, but we think the same. We're out of the military stuff, my friends. The military planes were actually built. It's just a gun, big flying gun. So those toys were built to kill people, and I don't like this idea in general. So I wouldn't be the military pilot or something, because yeah, my idea is the aviation should not harm people. It should bring joy. It should bring something good for humanity. Are you famous in India? You are famous in India. You are comes on news. I'm not sure. Save the stream after it, please. Okay, probably it will be the first stream that I would save. Happy birthday, Dennis. Thank you. It's easy to land. Is it easy to land Boeing 737-800? I would say it's much easier compared to ATR. Yes, I used to fly the ATR 72, 600, and 500, and then you descend on your glide slope. You have the angle, the pitch angle of minus 1.5, sometimes minus 2 degrees. And if you want flare, you'll hit the runway with your nose wheel, and then of course it will break down. So what you need to flare quite a lot on ATR. You need to pull it out from this position, and also on ATR we have the wheels which are very close to the fuselage. They are actually on fuselage, so it's very sensitive with the crosswind. As for Boeing, there is no any issues like that. So I think the Boeing is more comfortable for landing. Most difficult airport to land. Okay, did you get college degree before becoming a pilot? Actually, I got the degree of master degree, pilot engineer pilot. So that's my master degree. Yes. Are 35 planes for UAE enough? I don't know how many planes do we have right now. I don't know. I think it's enough. What do you think about Hungary? Nice, beautiful country. I like Budapest, so nice country. They are neighbors, so I like them. What's your Instagram? You may visit me on Instagram. Yes, it's Dennis Pilot, but I'm not often uploading pictures there. Yeah, I don't really like Instagram, and but you may find some pictures there. I like Telegram. I like YouTube. Well, actually, I don't really like YouTube as well because of its policy. The salaries will return to before COVID one day. The pilot salaries, yes, first will return. The demand will return. The passenger transportation will return to normal, and then after that, the salaries will return for pilots. Awesome channel, thank you. Gear up. I cannot do it on Cessna 152. Is it safe to fly those planes which are coming out of storage? How that pandemic is coming to an end? The pandemic is already coming to an end, partly because of the political reasons, and partially because we have some vaccine now, and the planes are safe. They have a special safe storage program, so they are not actually stored. Once in a while, you need to start the engines to check out the engines, so it's not the constant like a storage process. You need to store the aircraft, and after that, you need to start the engines and check the equipment. So it's the smart storage, not the full-time storage of the aircraft. Hello, Dennis. Take the big hi from California, Sacramento. I like your videos and watching all the time. Like flying planes with instructor and planning to get my private pilot license as soon as possible to fly with friends. Perfect idea, my friend. Perfect idea. Greetings to California, sunny state. Can you change your plane in your airline? Probably not. If my airline would say to me to fly a different plane, I would fly a different plane. So it's not me to choose the airplane. If there will be some vacancies on other plane, if they would need pilots, they may call, okay guys, if you want to become pilots on Embraer or maybe Boeing 777, just write email to us and we'll see your email. Okay, like that. The minimums are the time that the pilot need to disconnect autopilot. No, the minimums is the first action for the go around. It's not your decision, it's not nothing. Minimums, if you don't say anything, at the minimums you press the toggle button. It's not the autopilot disconnect. The autopilot disconnect is the minimum use of autopilot height. On different airplanes it is different. On some Boeings it is 140, on some it's 158. On classic airplane it's 50 feet. On Boeing 737 classic. If you perform the auto blend, you can disconnect the autopilot after touchdown. Actually, 2 autopilots. Okay, let's go down to your comments because just for update. How can I see your Telegram? Just to search Dennis /pilot. Dennis Pilot. Dennis Delta Echo November Yankee. So like that. Via Yankee. Big fan from Pakistan. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Greetings to Pakistan. During the flight in the cockpit towards the sky, could you write my name on paper? Why you need it? Pablo, did you hear about the Airbus A321neo? Yes, I heard about this plane. Nice plane should be. Shout out. Shout out what? What game are you playing? I'm playing the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It's called just Microsoft Flight Simulator, but it was released in 2020, so everybody calls it Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. What's your full name? My full name is Denis Davidov Sergeyevich. Big fan from Pakistan. Thank you for your support. How are you, sir? I'm okay flying with Cessna here on the flight simulator. Actually, there was one case in this airport. So we're going to Lombok Airport. As you can see, we have a huge volcano there. And the problem there was a problem with I used to fly for Garuda Indonesia. You may know about it. And there was a problem with one airplane. So it was the usual instructor flight, usual training flight. The instructor was flying with first officer, and they were approaching from the sea, as we are approaching right now. So let me check, by the way, where is the runway here? Okay, Waddle. Yeah, we're just going to... No, the airport should be Vada. I think it's here. So, no, it's Waddle. We're used to fly to Waddle. So that airport, Lombok. So they were approaching the airport, and the instructor he didn't like what first officer is doing on ILS approach. There is ILS system installed, so he corrected the flight path, and he said, "Okay, I have control." Corrected the flight path and gave back the controls to the first officer. And then he did it like several times, 5 or 6 times. So he didn't like how the first officer flies the airplanes. So he corrected. And in the end, after the landing, no one knew who is responsible for to keep the aircraft direction. So first officer thought that's instructor flying, so he should control the airplane direction. And instructor thought that it's first officer flying, so he needs to control the airplane direction. In the end, it wasn't the crosswind, nothing. They skirted the runway. The runway is quite wide and long there, so they skirted the runway. The nose landing gear went down and ripped the bulkheads, the formers, stringers of the fuselage of the airplane. So huge damage to the fuselage. So airplane was grounded. Of course, the insurance company said, "Well, restore the airplane," but there's no any technical facilities over there. So the insurance company they built the hangar just to restore this ATR. So I was flying in Indonesia for 2 years, and all those 2 years, that airplane was in Lombok, and they were building a hangar to restore this airplane. I wonder why not just to disassemble the wings, load this fuselage in Illusion 76 or Boeing 7 or bigger airplane. The runway is quite nice there, so you can land Illusion and fly it somewhere. I wonder why they didn't do it, why they were building a hangar there. Strange. You confirm on Facebook. I have an account on Facebook, but it's not very public. What do you think about Microsoft Flight Simulator so far? It's a good toy. I like it, but it's not realistic. So you can see lots of stuff here. The environment is very real. So I think it is real. So I used to fly there. Yes, you see, well, we are in a low graphic setting, but if I set the highest graphic setting, you'll see that it's very close to reality. So I like the graphic of this flight sim, and sometimes I fly just to see the places where I was. So I use it like a game, like a toy. Who decides that the first officer will have control? Captain, actually, yes, captain decides when and how. If you see the kind of difficult situation, you may have controls as a captain. Actually, there are several restrictions for the first officer to be pilot flying. Significant crosswind, poor visibility, I don't know, aircraft mails affecting the landing data, landing characteristics or takeoff characteristics, wind shears, so stuff like that. If you have these conditions, usually captain is pilot flying. Okay, do you like Microsoft 2020 or Explain 11? I would like to try Explain 11. Probably we'll do the next stream with Explain 11. I'll buy it and I'll download it, probably. It was easier to build the hangar instead of flying the fuselage on the mesh ETR. Yes, strange, but it was easier to build the hangar. Can a four-engine commercial aircraft still keep flying over Atlantic on two engines if pilot wants to save fuel? No, just for if you have two engines failure, you may safely fly the four-engine aircraft with two engines. Usually it's like that, but not for the fuel safe. You'll never shut down the operating engine. How much is YouTube salary? My YouTube salary. It's kind of average, I would say. It's enough to pay my bills. I cannot. At first, I want to keep this information open, but now I just don't wanna tell about it because of some. Is it proper to talk about it? Because of legislation, let's say, stuff. So I cannot open this information. How much is your top salary? Will you grant my fish? What is fish? You are my favorite pilot. Thank you so much. I have also favorite pilots, pilot YouTubers, like Dennis Okan, for example. As pilot yourself, do you ever get airsick? Not. How do you deal with it? I haven't been in this situation. What is the safest destination your company is flying to? Safe? Farthest, sorry. What is the farthest destination? Probably for Boeing 737 now it's Dubai. The Flight Simulator 2020, you will not like the look of the Explain 11. I want to install Explain 11, then it's because I heard lots of stuff about it. So everyone is writing in comments, try Explain 11, try Zibo, try. So maybe I'll buy it and I'll install it. Maybe I'll download some scenario to try it out, because flying Cessna is one stuff here, and flying Boeing 737 on the flight sim, it's the other stuff. I like Prepare 3D. I like the PMDG model there, but suddenly it was very buggy on my laptop. I don't know why. So I just deleted it. So maybe Explain is better. How old are you? Today I turned 34 years old. 34. Crazy. I remember the time that I was 25. I was lying on the sofa and so, okay, I'm 25, still have lots of years ahead. And now I'm 34, and it's just the next day from I was 25. So it's that fast the time passes, especially when you are getting older and older. Actually, Indonesia a little bit. It stopped my time for a while. So then you have new experience. The time stops, and it's good actually. Ziba is Slovakian guy. I'm so proud of him. I didn't know, and I'm also proud because Ziba is free. 34. Yes, 34, Dennis. How did you find money for pilot training? My parents helped me. Do you know Swiss001? Yes, I contacted him via Instagram. I bring him the idea to make the collaboration video because he's flying the flight simulator. I'm also flying the flight simulator. So we might have done the video, and he said first that he's interested, but later on he didn't reply to me. So like this. Dennis, will you make more educational videos like on about pressure and risks? Of course, I'll make. Yes, I like that. But for those videos, I need to prepare. So of course, it's very easy for me to make this kind of videos with Flight Simulator. But yes, I'll do the tech videos as well. Dennis, account Turk. Turk Musun. No, he's not Turk. He is Russian. Originally, yes, he's Russian, and also he has roots from Ukraine. Very interesting, Captain. You have already flown to Portugal? No, we had some charter flights to Lisbon, but not now. I love Swiss 001. Yes, he's nice, very entertaining. I think from the time to time, Microsoft Flight Simulator will become more realistic, but it's like you bought a beta version for $120. Actually, I've got the most budget version, let's say. Okay, here is the Lombok airport. You can see the big lake nearby. And yes, there was the accident with that ATR. Crazy accident, actually. So the nose gear went to and break the fuselage. Crazy. Could you try what sim on explain? Okay, we'll try. What sim? Hi there, love your channel. Miss flying real planes with a lockdown. Happy landings, my friend. Stuart. Yes, I also miss it because now we don't fly a lot these days. I have not finished exams since last stream. Why not? Have you ever tried IVL or White Sim? Not yet, my friends. What do you think about Sam Chu? I think he's nice. He's nice. He makes aviation more popular, so many people watch him. He's one of the most subscribed YouTuber on YouTube, and he has lots of influence everywhere. And I also contacted him about the filming, not with me, but with Antonov. I advised him that he may arrive here in Ukraine and film the video about the Mria Antonov 225. And he said, "Oh, nice idea," but he probably filmed about Antonov 22. How are you? I'm fine. Then is Bill. Boom, boom, boom. Is ATR 42 better than ATR 72? Indeed, it is better because the engines are quite underrated. On the ATR, the ATR 42 has less weight. That is why the power weight distribution is more better for ATR 42. So I would like to fly it. If I'll have the choice to which airplane to fly, I'll choose ATR 42. But as for efficiency, of course, 72 is better because it may carry 70 people. Please can CDU full video. I have the CDU full video, the pre-flight preparation. Okay, let's extend the flaps and land. Hello, Captain. Hello. My dream is pilot, maybe to become a pilot. Nice dream, follow it. Best of luck to you. I want this simulator. I'm bored with Explain. Okay, you may buy this flight sim. It's kind of the same price with Explain. I think the Explain $60 and here I think the same $60. Why pilot's uniform is white? I think it's not. You mean the shirt? The shirt is white. Yeah, the graphics is very, very terrible here. Sorry about it. Ouch! The joy is so sensitive. Yeah, as you can see, very terrible. So I'm gonna land, make a kiss landing. The speed drops quite a lot. Come on, flare. Come on. Seems like touchdown. Alright, let's stop. It seems like it's not real airport. The real runway is much longer, or maybe we've flown to different airports. It was a long time ago, so my friends, I don't actually remember. So tell me, what airport should I fly to? I'm gonna end this one. Main menu. And just tell me, where should I fly to? Do you know Air Serbia? Yes, I saw some of their planes in Istanbul. So, difference between 737, 800 and MAX. There are many, mainly different wings, different engines. You float forever with that flaps bug. I think I extended full flaps. The speed was okay. I don't know why I floated. Maybe I didn't reduce the thrust. Jeddah. Okay. OEGN. OEGN. I never been there. I don't know if I OEGN. I don't know if I'm even allowed to fly. Jeddah is near to the coast. Yes. Yeah, we can fly there. I mean, there's one more place, Mecca probably, where we cannot even enter as foreign. So we are forbidden to enter there. You ever flown to Saudi? We had plans in our airline to fly to Jeddah, this airport, but because of the COVID crisis, those plans were postponed. There's a bug with the flaps model in. I didn't know that there's a flaps bug with the Cessna model. Any Indian airport, please. Okay, just tell me 4-letter code. Where is my water? It's here. Sir, what would you prefer, Airbus or Boeing? I'm a Boeing pilot, so I don't know. The answer is obvious. Jaipur, okay. Your streams are very, very what? Victor Oscar Charlie Lima. I need a pen. With Victor Oscar Charlie Lima. Okay. So it's Jeddah. The graphic setting is low. I don't know what would you see. Just take off. It's a joy fly, so my friends, we are not following the procedures for Cessna, and I'm not a Cessna pilot, even though the Tecnam that I fly, sometimes it's very similar to Cessna. Where is the city itself? The airport is nice. The tower is quite long. Interesting. King Abdullah's International. It's very near to the sea coast. Let's open the chart, the visual chart, and tell me where is the city. I don't see it. Maybe here. So many points. Or maybe here. Don't know. Let's go there on the south. No, it's a Boeing 747 there, probably. Yeah, the graphics is terrible. But I cannot rise it up because otherwise our stream will finish very, very soon. Oh, I see. Maybe there is the city itself. Let's go down. to see the city from the coal's perspective. Some aerobatics. Yeah, select the flaps up. Okay, then is your next flight. My next flight will be on Tuesday. I'm a Boeing 797 pilot. Sir, from where did I get my CPL? In the flight school. In actually not in National Aviation University, but in Kirograt State Flight Academy. Your favorite funnest waypoint name? Waypoint name. I don't know. 737 or 747. Of course, I would like to try to fly 747, but it's the airplane without perspective being type rated on that one. Sync rate, yes. Is it possible to become a pilot from India? Why not? From which flying school? I entered the National Flight Academy, the State Flight Academy in Ukraine, so I graduated from that stuff, from that academy. What is the decap alert? Decompression alert is the same as takeoff warning on Boeing 737. So first you need to recognize and silence this alert and perform memory items for that one. Don't the oxygen mask establish crew communication first, then silence this alert, close the manual outflow valve. If it's not possible, just perform the emergency descent. OMDB Dubai. We were flying Dubai the last time. Okay, we'll be flying once again. Victor Oscar Charlie Lima Airport, please. Calcut. Okay. I'm going to get license. Will it be easy to find the job? No, it's not easy to find the job. Well, depends on where you live and what would you like to fly. Maybe in some parts of our world. Oh, we have some radio, so I just turn it off like this. In some parts of the world, you may find a job, but in general, it's very difficult to find a job nowadays because of the crisis. You are flying too low. Yes, I know that. We can fly even lower, like this. Because it's a joy, it's just a game. Hello, the car. Yeah, I need to fly maybe a little bit higher to see the surroundings. How much do you earn monthly? I cannot tell you this information because it's forbidden for me to tell according to my contract. So I may have problems telling you my salary right now. But what can I say? I don't have many flights because of the crisis. So that is why the salary dropped in several times. So by watching my videos, you are actually supporting me. If you want to support me even more, just follow the link in the video description. You'll find how to support and stuff like that. I'll be highly appreciate your support for this channel. Have you ever had any problems connected with your recording and vlogs of people? Problems? No, I hadn't had any. Well, in Indonesia, I had some. Well, it was okay firstly, but later they say to me, okay, you are expat, don't need to record this video, and I stopped recording. But now I can. Can Indian get job in Ukraine? Probably not. Can you fly to Qatar? Probably, we'll see. I'm from Poland and we only have two major airlines. Now, I know that for now it will be really hard, but back at the time when the code was present, was it easy? Was it easy? What? Yes, it was easy to become a pilot before, much easier than it is now. Try increasing your graphics by 1 until you notice lag. No, I won't risk with my stream, sorry. Kiev, Brisbane, Calcut, yeah, VOCL, Calcut Airport. We're gonna try it. What's your name? My name is Dennis. Poland Airlines are one of the safest in the world. Respect, probably. So, my friends, I'm just gonna. I don't know where is the city here. Probably it's here in Jeddah. It's kind. Oh yeah, several districts of the same city, and probably there as well. So probably I'll land here and fly in Calcut. Just make a. I'll show you what we did just yesterday. Then I was performing my flight check. So I was flying instructor. Yes, the altitude was like now around 2,000 feet, and he just said to me, "Okay, now you have the engine failure. Plan to land somewhere." And there was no any runway nearby, so we planned to land and just in the field with engine failure. Of course, we did the go around before, like from the 10 meters high, but it was interesting. We were approaching the field covered with snow. Unfortunately, I wasn't allowed to film there, but it was a nice flight yesterday. My name is Lauren Nicholson. Nice to meet you. Why left runway don't in use in Brisbane? Because it's not equipped with such a nice ILS system. It cannot provide the minimums for Category 3 Alpha as a runway 36 right, for example. And there is no any demand to use 2 runways, and using the runway actually costs lots of money. Okay, we extend the flaps. Need to trim down the airplane. I love Army. Okay. Hello, pilot. Hello. Okay, the speed is going down. How much does 737 pilot earns? Depends. You may check out the websites. Just Google it, the salary of Boeing 737 pilot, but it depends on the country. So in your home country, usually you'll earn less than if you go somewhere, as usual. The highest salaries are not now, but were in China. The salaries were very huge, up to $30,000. It's an enormous amount. You cannot earn even close to that in other parts of the world. Well, you may say that the salary in the United States the salaries are quite high, but you still need to pay taxes. And in China, the salary is tax-free, from what I heard. So probably in China, the salaries are highest in the world. For now, I don't know. Okay, Calcut. Yes. Because many people ask me to fly in Calcut. Aren't you a bit hot and high? Yes, I was, Captain. When will be your next live stream? I hope next week. Probably. Okay, world map. Let's change the airplane. Going with maybe this one is noisy. I don't like it. This one is less noisy and more faster. Okay, VOCL. Calcut. All right. India, Calcut.
Hi, Dennis. By this small donation, I want to pay so much respect to you and thank you for the videos you do. I'd love to see 360 watts in the nearest future.
Thank you very much for your support. Did you hear it? Just write in comments if you heard the automatic voice. And I just want to, Alex, thank you so much for your support. It's not the small donation. It's great donation. Thank you so much. I hope, yes, I'll buy the camera very, very soon. Thank you for this donation. You supported my channel in the best possible way. I really think that 360 videos will bring the channel to the new level. Calcut, all right. Let's see the surroundings. Jungles, mountains, jungles. Let's open the map. Some mountains on the east side and the north side, and the ocean. Where is the city? Oh my god. Probably it's somewhere here. I don't really know. I wasn't there before. What's the elevation of that runway? Okay, let's just take off from this position. Okay, I'll take off and I'll read all of your comments. I'll try to read. Do you know which of the common turboprop planes are most quiet? ATR is very quiet if we speak about the big turboprops, twin engine turboprops. Okay, gear up. Do you have wife? Yes, I have wife. I'm flight instructor on Cessna 172 and have rating Boeing 737-300. Nice. You're a nice guy having those ratings. You fly nice planes, I mean. Did you ever find a difficult situation during the flight? Mostly because of the weather. I've never had any kind of severe malfunctions, nothing like that. Are you married? Yes, I am. You are having lots of Indian fans. Many are connecting. Nice, thank you. It's great support from India to my channel. I like it. How many destinations do Ukraine Airlines go to? I don't know the number now, and we are a little bit restricted with destinations because of the crisis. So we are flying maybe to 15 destinations now, or maybe less, I don't know. And of course, we have charter flights to mostly every part of Europe, and not only. Gradation of request to be is graduation required to be pilot in India? I don't know. Flying to Calcutta during monsoon was my favorite. Never boring. Yes, I know what you're talking about, because yes, I was in Indonesia also during the wet season. Once I had to perform 2 go-arounds per one flight. So it was the 6 flights per the day, and the weather was very kind of bad weather. It wasn't a thunderstorm, but it was very strong precipitation, shower rain, severe shower. I never saw like this here in Ukraine. So you're flying like in water, and the wipers, well, they didn't do their job there, so they were just going here and there, and at the minimum we didn't see anything because of the rain. So we did the go around, the second attempt, go around, and from the third attempt was a go no go decision. So we were planning to land if we see the runway, or we were planning to go around for a turn. The turn was quite far away, and we were lucky to see the runway. We were just in a gap between these showers. Interesting. Have you ever been to India? Not yet. Hello, Captain from Troyeshin. Hello, it's the area in Kiev, district in Kiev. Are you flying on what sim? No, I'm not flying on what sim. I'm flying just a standard flight simulator with no what sim connection. You have mini kids. Mini kids. Do you know what do you think about Russia? Positive or not? We are not speaking about politics on my channel. I am from Calcutta city, India. City, proud moment in front of my eyes. Where is the city actually? Write me, Gopanji Gopu. Where is Gopanji Gopu or Gopu? Where is the city? Because I see just the runway and jungles, some roads, but where is Calcutta city? Is it far away? Is it near to the mountains? Where is it? Support from Singapore. Thank you. Captain, do some tricks. Oh. Hi Dennis, thanks for great videos. Have you ever flown a glider? I did. I think it's fantastic, fascinating fun. Oh, sorry about my English. Yes, I started my pilot career started from the glider flights. I went to the local air club and I started to fly gliders. And after that, I decided that I will fly for sure. So it was like decision. So before I wanted to become a pilot, but I wasn't sure because I think that it's not possible. It wasn't possible. But after I tried gliders, I thought that everything is possible. And yeah, I applied for the pilot profession to become a pilot. You have snow here and there, but not really nowadays. It's now plus. It was +5 today. Yesterday it was +11. Is it time? Is it good? Is this time good to become a pilot? I think yes. I think yes because there are not many people who want to become a pilot nowadays. Want to become pilots nowadays, and many pilots will just retire because of the age, and many pilots will lose their job, and they may find the other job on the ground, and probably will see the luck in pilots within I think 5 years. So maybe it's good time to invest money, but we are not sure. I'm not sure about it, but I think it will be like that. Do you know Captain Joe or have ever met him? I chatted with him on Instagram. And that's it. That's it. But yes, I know this guy. Hello, Captain. Do you recommend ATPL Cadet or invest €1,000 for a headset? Is it worse? Well, I will start my flight training in a month and couldn't decide if it's worse. Thank you. It depends on what you need. If you want to become private pilot, don't need to invest in ATPL. If you want to be commercial pilot, invest. Try to figure out what you really want. Listen to your heart. You know the song "Listen to Your Heart." And think with your brain. Captain, please tell us and guide us about radio failure in IFR flight plane. We mostly stay visual, but our flight planes are probably are IFR. I will guide new students. Just open document 8668 or something. The KO document. Open the radio failure and you'll see everything in this chapter. And also it depends on your country. You may have your own regulations. Before you fly somewhere, try to analyze what regulations every country has. In most of the cases, you just need to follow your flight plan. Try to establish the communication. For VFR, okay, you need to land at the nearest airport for you. They're suitable, but for IFR, you need to fly and arrive, usually fly and arrive within 30 minutes of your arrival time, planned arrival time on initial approach fix point. VNKT, Kathmandu. Okay, VNKT. Okay. Which job in aviation is the best and safe now? I don't know. Maybe pilot job is also no. It's not safe. I mean, you can lose it easily nowadays. But I don't know what job in aviation is most. I mean, secured, safe. We have donations. I don't know why it's not alerting. Hi, Captain. It's me. I'm here. Thank you for your streaming. I hope you're doing okay. Hope we can have a talk one day if you wish. Yeah, why not? For Skype talk, actually, there's the option on my Patreon page. If you want to solve your particular case, I think you may contact me through the email. You can go to the channel description, and there is my email, so you may contact me. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you. Are you going to post more road home videos? This 360 camera will really cheap with your riding vids. Probably, yeah. Why not? Why not? I have the other channel. It's called Road Home, and I post my daily life mostly and motorcycle because my hobbies are motorcycles. So we have the motorcycle club. Actually, many pilots are in that club, especially from my airline, and I like to ride. Okay, it's time to land, my friends, because we are flying too much. Just gonna land this airplane. Ah, where are the screens? Come on. No screens. I wonder why. It's the first time to see this bug. Come on. Maybe I need to turn them on. OMG. OMG. Okay, let's fly VFR. Crazy. Where's the airport? Oh, it's there. It's far away. No? It's a long way to that airport. Let's land somewhere. In the field. Have the police somewhere so we may hear the wing siren. Okay, full flaps. I know that the speed is high. Gear down. I know that the speed is high, but it's just a joy flight for me and for you. So we're just gonna land in the jungles, or maybe we just overfly these jungles and land in that field behind. So I'll add some throttles. Wonder if this plane can land on unpaved runway in real life or in the field, because the propeller seems to be very close, kind of close to the ground. Indeed. So just overfly these trees. The surroundings is very similar to Indonesia, from what I can see. The Calcutta surroundings. The nature is kind of similar. Just flare, 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 flare. Come on. Boom, bounce landing. But we're safe here. Okay. Some drift. Let's go to the main menu. And Kathmandu, yes? Kathmandu. Dennis asked me to fly in Kathmandu. What do you think about it? Maybe not this plane, but let it be this bush plane. Stall. Kathmandu. Kathmandu or something. Yes, Kathmandu. Set as departure. Oh no. I just deleted it. VN. Yes, once again. Can we take off at Cessna without flaps? I think so. We can land it for sure, but why not to take off without flaps? If it's not prohibited by handbook, by the regulations for that aircraft, why not? It's terrible approach to Kathmandu, Category Charlie Airport, especially in the morning with mist. I didn't know about it. You told me you would fly to Tel Aviv. Yes, we'll try. What is the time in your country? It's now almost 8 p.m. India, please. Thank you so much. Who was it? Alex Polak. I know you are very active on my channel. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Captain, how many ATC talk in flight? Mostly you talk with air traffic control during your. Well, you have a quite tough conversation during your arrival and departure. During the cruise flight, not many. VKT is cool to fly to if you like mountains. Do a flight to Paro from Kathmandu. Okay. Delhi. 3 guys asked Delhi. Okay, we fly Delhi next, and maybe after that Tel Aviv. You look tired. I think you should take some rest. Yes, a little bit tired because yesterday I arrived. I was flying early morning, and I took my car from Lviv to Kiev. It took me 9 hours. After that, I got up very early today, and now it's evening time. Yes, I feel a little bit tired. Had some headache today, probably. It was a hard day yesterday. It was a very hard day. Flights and trip. Sometimes it's exhausting. Luckily, I don't have flights in nearby future, so for a couple of days, I just relax. We are flying X-Cup today. I really like this airplane, and let's see the surroundings around Kathmandu. Such a nice place. Let's fly to these rocky mountains, snowy mountains. I think Dennis Akan, he recommended me to fly in this airport. I think he was several times here, and I think this approach could be tricky, especially in windy conditions. You probably have the possibility of wind shear here because it's very close to the mountains. Let's fly to the big Rocky Mountains. What time is your stream? My stream is now, but I don't know for how long we're gonna stream. What plane do you fly in real life? In real life, I fly the Boeing 737. Дианка, там гладильная доска, возьми планшет. Ну там, на гладильной доске.
Thank you very much.
Okay. My daughter came, she was searching for the iPad. What time is your stream? No more comments today. No more comments now. Is it live? Do we have live streaming? Can we hear the simulator sound? Okay, I'll try to do it. Do you hear it? I wonder why it stopped on my phone. Why it stopped? The stream is stopped on my phone. I cannot read your comments, but anyway, let's fly. Let's fly. I'm new in the streaming. Can you see your wife? Yes, I see her every day almost. Okay, let's fly to the left to this big rocky mountains. Oh, I cannot read your comments. Why? I'm still new with this, still new on YouTube, still new on this streaming. Open the chat. Sam Raj. Okay. Okay, now I can see you. Greetings from Spain. Greetings to Spain. What the good level of drop the fuel? You mean dump the fuel? There are not many airplanes that equip with this option. Usually they are very heavy airplanes like Boeing 777, Boeing 747, so there you can usually dump the fuel. On smaller airplanes like Boeing 737, we don't have that option to dump the fuel. Good night. Someone is going to sleep. Good night. Hello, Captain. Hi. Oh, someone is...
For your camera. But PLS flight from LHBP to LHBS, if it is possible, for next route. It is short but might be interesting.
Okay. From LHBB to LHBS. We're gonna fly there. Thank you, Hero, for supporting me. Is it the short flight? It's short. Okay, we'll fly. I know how to fly the route on a flight simulator, but we're gonna fly it. If you ask, why not? Give a chance to your daughter to land the plane. She actually landed the plane once. It was the bumpy landing on this flight simulator. She was a little bit scared. She shouted, "Father, help me, help me," but I wanted her to land the plane. So I just said, okay, it's just a game. If you will not land this plane, it won't be broken. So she landed it. In real life, of course, it would be the crash landing. Have you ever had to do an emergency landing in your career? It wasn't the emergency landing, but it was pan-pan landing. So we have a passenger on board, actually a sick passenger. So we declared the pan-pan. Luckily, we were approaching the top of the descent point, and we just fastly descent to the airport. It was in Vilnius, Lithuania. So we were very fast. We were grounded there, vectoring for the short final, and landed the airplane. It wasn't an emergency landing. Flaps 2 now? No, they're up. Okay, Katan. Next we'll fly from Budapest to some other airport. I don't know the name. I have just a 4-letter code, and I'm gonna fly there. Now we're gonna land on the mountain because it's the stall aircraft and probably have the mountain ahead somewhere there. And I'm just gonna land there and start to fly the next route. What language are you talking in your country, sir? We have many languages in my country, mostly Ukrainian or Russian. Take from lymph. Can you play Airbus 320 NX? I don't have NX installed on my PC, on my laptop, so I just have the simple standard flight simulator Airbus 320. Did you landing crosswind? Sometimes we do. Sometimes we land with the crosswind. Oh, we're diving here. What am I doing? Just want to land on the hill, on the high hill. Just want to check out. Oh no, here we have the instruments inside. It's Garmin 1000 or something. Quite nice. So the idea is to land on the hill of that mountain because it's the STOL airplane, short takeoff landing performance. Greetings from Poland. Greetings to Poland, thank you. Here, yes, I know about your request. We're gonna fly to Budaörs airport from Budapest. You funny, you too. Alright, it's quite a huge hill. In real life you will of course crash here, but it's just a game, so we're just gonna flare on land. Booms. Nice. And now, yes, we're going backwards. Very interesting. Okay, the next flight from Budapest. Sir, is the 747 dying? Please answer me. Yes, it is dying. It's mostly used in cargo transportation now, and yes, now it's been retired from many of the airlines, from the passenger transportation. So now we have only cargo planes left, and the new modification Boeing 747-8 is no longer in production. So you see, this airplane is not it has that great history behind, but now not anymore. Now efficiency is more important than history. Budapest. Okay, I just set the time for the morning or for the noon. And just fly there. What kind of college you graduate? I graduated from first I started my training in Ukraine Aviation National Aviation University in Ukraine, and then I graduated from it with my bachelor degree, and I went to Kirogad State Flight Academy, now it's Kropivnitsky State Flight Academy, and I graduated from that one with my commercial license. Dennis, how are you? More or less fine. How much the camera plan to buy? The camera costs in my country $550, so $550. Quite a lot, but this thing I think costs the same. So I have the Sony filming the videos you see on my channel. Mostly I use this camera, and also, ouch, let me check. Also I have this camera. That's Panasonic. This costs I think even less than this one. So if I have the videos on my board here, you see them from this camera, filmed on this camera. This I use in my daily job, daily flights. So I put it on a side on a window of the airplane, on a canopy, or I put it here. So This camera, the 360 camera costs almost the same as this one. I think this one is even cheaper. But 360 videos are awesome, my friends. They are fantastic. That will create some interesting content on my channel. Oh yes, love Budapest. Yes, it's nice airport. Then is your next flight. My next flight is on Tuesday. Oh, before going somewhere, let me check where should I fly. All right. LPB, from LPB to this one. I think to this one. Bye bye, Captain. Bye. Bye bye. I think you play Explain is better because the game used the little graphic to play. Yes, if you do not download extra software, add-ons, scenarios, it will use less things that less graphic processor, and then it should be okay. G LHBS. Where is LHBS? Sorry. LHBS. Can I find it here? LHBS. Maybe here. No. LHK. Okay, LHBS is here. So I'm gonna fly straight ahead and then to the left. All right, let's do it. Why not? Again, turboprop airplane because it's more fast and more powerful. Where are you from? I'm from Ukraine. LHBS is on the west. Thank you, Hero. I already find it. Okay. Will you keep doing your single engine videos? Single engine, you mean the airplanes that I use here? I don't know. Captain, is your name there in Google? I don't know. Try to search Dennis Pilot. Fly to GD Mures. I'm gonna fly next. Okay, there are not many of you, my friends, so I may reduce this limit for the timing. So we don't have lots of people today. We are going down with the views. So I'll just remove live chat limits. And so you can freely comment whenever you want to comment. Captain, can I ask you a question? Another engine blow up like that again. Where? I'm from Korea. Nice. I like your videos. Thank you. So yep. We're going to left. Gonna fly left. Almost with a straight heading. Straight track. Cross the river and land there. It's a big city here in Budapest. Big city. Yeah, wonderful. So we're gonna cross the river and land. What time is where you are? It is 10 minutes past 8, and probably gonna fly one more flight, and I need to go to sleep today. Today is actually my birthday, so I wanted to spend a couple of hours with you, my friends, because you are part of my, let's say, family. Because I spent lots of time filming videos, lots of time editing videos for you, so I consider you a part of my family. Hi Captain, how are you doing today? I'm more or less okay, a little bit tired because I had quite a big trip yesterday, so quite a little tired today. So 2 hours, I think it's enough for this stream. No, Captain, you once flown a plane and remember it is Technom. Will you keep flying them? Yes, I will. I will. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was a nice birthday for me today. I had so many congrats from many of my friends and not only. So nice, I like it. Antonov 2 is the greatest, Dennis, I can say it. Yes, indeed, it is a nice airplane. How was your birthday celebration? It was nice. I spent the time with my family. We went to the mall for the kids' playground where they played. So my daughter played there, and after that, I'm here with you. I won't watch full version video. Okay. Don't forget Tel Aviv Khalifa Airport. Okay, Alex, we'll fly Tel Aviv. We'll fly to Tel Aviv. So Tel Aviv will be the next airport to fly, and after that I'll finish the stream. I'm planning to stream maybe every weekend. We'll try to do it. Hungarian Parliament building. I already all flown it before. Yes, I remember it. So it's time to fly to that airport. So Tel Aviv will be the next one. Actually, I have the flight to Tel Aviv, a real flight to Tel Aviv, on Wednesday. Yeah, Buda Ors airfield. Oh, it's an airfield, not the airport, or maybe airport. You look so tired. Indeed, I look so tired. Yeah, because of yesterday. Yesterday was crazy day for me, crazy. Luckily, I don't have, not luckily, but I plan that I will not have my flights in nearby future, like in 2 days. So that is why I plan to have the flight check, the check ride that I did in Lviv airport just yesterday. And yes, it was tiring and when because I had to take my car from Kiev to Lviv, fly there, and come back to Kiev again. So it was very tiring route. So I was very tired, and one night was not enough for me to recover. So today I'm gonna get to sleep a little bit earlier. Did you get birthday cake? Yes, of course. Will you make a video on your flight on Tuesday? Probably. Depends on many factors. Sometimes I ask my colleague, not sometimes, but every time, if it's okay for him or her if I film the video. If they say to me, no, don't film, I don't like it, I'll not film it. So I would like to keep the nice attitude inside the cockpit. If they don't like filming, I will not film. It's okay, it's a normal thing. Captain, do you get some rest? Do you copy? Go get some rest. Yes, I'll get the rest very, very soon. I hope. Rose Airport is actually extremely close to where I live. It's around 5 minutes from me. So this airport is somewhere. I think you live somewhere here, or maybe there, or maybe there. So I'm gonna land there. Flaps are already full, and let's gonna land. We're gonna land. I'm gonna save this stream, probably. Just tell me in the comments, should I save it or not, or shouldn't I? I can write English well, sorry. Okay. So it's just a grass field, unpaved field? Unpaved field, from what I can see. Okay, let's land there. From the cockpit perspective, let's see. Let's see from the cockpit. Speed is quite high, so I'll maybe lose it with the side sleep maneuver and then turn. Yeah, the bank is high. Again, we are high and hot. Maybe again the side slip, very close to the ground. Left turn. Wow, the bank is high. No, 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 no. Crazy, crazy flying. Just a field here. The speed is very hard for touch and go. Touch, go, and go around. Gear up. Yeah, normally we don't fly like this. It's just a game, so that is why I'm flying it. So one more to Tel Aviv, and that's all. He crashing? No, not crashing. Should I save this stream or should I leave it just online as you see it? Or should I save it as a video on my channel? Tell me, my friends. Okay, there one more airport and that's it, my friends. And hopefully next Tel Aviv, Ben Gurion Airport, and hopefully next weekend we'll fly together again. I don't have plans for next weekend, so yes, for sure I'm planning for the live stream. Keep on with these videos, you are one of the best. Thank you. I'm from Bangladesh. Greetings to Bangladesh. Save it. Okay, I'll save it. Take off from lymph for next time. Earning save as video, earning potential. Probably. The noob gamers. Yes, I'm noob gamer. I'm not good in flying the flight simulator. There are many guys who fly the flight simulators like in real life. It's awesome. And some of the flight simulators may give you that experience, like prepare 3D with Boeing PMDG model. It's very similar to real airplane. I mean, the systems, the switches are working fine, but it's not real physics, if you know what I mean. Okay, we're on what runway? We are. Are we on runway 26? 26. Usually we don't use this runway, but anyway, let's fly. Gonna show you the Ben Gurion. Actually, I have one video with me. I still need to edit it. It's from real flight to Tel Aviv, Ben Gurion Airport. And usually we approach from the sea, so that's why the runway 12 is more preferable for us than any other runway. And they have ILS approach, they have RNP approach, they have visual approaches, visual circuit, special visual circuit where you need also to have the points, follow the GPS points, I would say. Hello. Why are you not flying on Boeing 737-800? Because there is no such a plane on this flight sim. So what we have is what we have. Tel Aviv City. I just want to show you this airport. The graphics is very terrible. Very. So runway 12 is this runway over here that we are passing by, going through this runway. So if you fly to Tel Aviv, it will be the best runway for you if you approach from the sea. But usually they use sometimes runway 31 or something, as far as I remember. This runway, the other runway. Yeah, I wasn't flying there for maybe 2 months or something to Tel Aviv, or maybe even more, maybe 3 months. Yeah, for this runway we have just RP approach, and Yeah, they were planning to build the ILS. For now, I don't know if they have the ILS system there installed or not. I don't remember. For runway 26, you have the ILS approach. So usually, yeah, sometimes we use runway 26 for approach, but it's not very often. Then you land, you vacate to the right via Mike, probably, as far as I remember, and you go to this apron. Nice place, nice city. As far as I know, they vaccinated almost entire population of Israel, and most of them are vaccinated. Like in Emirates, the same probably. What's the shortest airfield you have ever landed? I landed on a 400 meters runway on a small airplane. What is the subject that needed to be chosen to become a pilot? You need to have to know some of the math, physics, and English, of course. I should not be afraid to meet foreigners. Why should you? I'm from Czech Republic. Greetings to Czech Republic. Can you do a barrel roll on Boeing 747 and A380? It will not be the aerobatics type of barrel roll. You'll just go down, you'll lose lots of altitude, and probably yes, why not? If the airplane is okay, would be okay with it. I don't think the loads for the barrel roll are very high. I mean G loads. Okay, let's fly, let's extend the flaps, gear, and dive to the runway. Gonna come to the airport from very steep angle. So we use the technique that everyone call the side slip. Then you bank, you put the rudder on one side and you put the ailerons to other side. Of course the speed is increasing, but the vertical speed, as you can see, it's almost minus 8,000 feet per minute. So at first you saw that it is impossible to land on the runway, but after all we nearly did it. And this speed is very high. But in real life, for commercial transportation, of course, we never ever use this technique. Just for the joy purpose over here. And we almost on the runway. Come on, land. Yeah, in touchdown, a touchdown zone, but near to the runway edge. And just brake. Bumps was the sign, the lights, but we stopped. Interesting. Can you do okay? Have you ever done an emergency landing? No, just pan landing with the medical emergency on board. Are there any other comments for today? Okay, my friends, I think it's over now. Thank you very much for your support, because we are now collecting the finances for side step plus side sleep. Yeah, I was going from the right side because I also may lose the extra altitude by flying a little bit on the side from the runway. Which is your dream airplane to fly, sir? I think maybe sophisticated, not the sophisticated, but the new airplane with fly-by-wire system, maybe Airbus 220, I think so, or Airbus 350, or maybe Boeing 787 or 777. Any bird strikes? Yeah, there were. It's usual stuff. What subject should you master to become a pilot? Math, physics, English. Ben Gurion is closed for passengers, only cargo or special flights. Yes, but we have some special flight we are planning to flight on Wednesday, and I will be the captain on this flight. Have you ever crashed? No. Thank you very much for flying my request. Anytime, Harry Morey, thank you for your support. for my channel. Hello, do you know Mozambique? Yes, I know Mozambique. For now, my friends, thank you very much for joining me on this live stream. Thank you for your fantastic support with your views, with your likes, and especially with your support, with your donation for my channel. It will improve. I think the News 360 camera will improve the quality of my channel. Yeah, I need to go to sleep. It was my birthday. Thank you for your wishes to me, and see you next weekend. Hopefully, I don't have plans, so probably we're gonna stream. Now, yes, I was a little bit tired because I had a trip just yesterday. And thank you for watching. Follow the awesome guy checklist as usual. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and ring the bell, whatever it means. Have a great time. Yeah, where should I turn off the stream? Here.